Sports Rush.
Ericsson, Garnacho hasn't stopped. Garnacho has scored in stoppage time, and Manchester United have nicked it.
For updates in the world of football.
Sterling for Liverpool. He's seen Henderson face to face with Fernandinho. Henderson! Oh wow! Lift the Anfield roof. Company's error, yes!
Formula One.
Because down the inside now comes Carlos Sainz on Lewis Hamilton. Sainz just squeezes Hamilton, who goes over the rumble strip.
Cycling, boxing, basketball, and lots more. Listen to us live on Sport Rush, Mondays to Fridays, 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Al-IyamoyeTV Radio. For more inquiries, please call 0806-242-9799. Sports Rush, your everyday dose of sports.
Good morning to you all from the side. It's SPORTSVILLE on Al-IyamoyeTV and radio, and I am YAZID.
Good morning to you everyone, I am ZIYAD.
Ian Rats identifies the moments Gabriel Jesus could have made a difference in Manchester City against Arsenal. The Gunners were unable to take the opportunities against the Manchester City as they fell to defeat, with Ian Wright identifying what could have been a key moment for Gabriel Jesus. It's the only way you are going to get something of them. Look where Jesus is here, out on the left wing. This is the only way Arsenal are going to get something, any kind of half chance, and they did finally break through at one stage. It proved to be a moment that the side would rule, with the game quickly slipping out of their grasp. Along with their title hopes, they now rely on favours elsewhere as well as a quick upturn in form if they are to lift the title for the first time in almost 20 years by late May. Patrick Vieira makes bold Premier League prediction regardless of Manchester City results. Patrick Vieira has made a bold claim on Arsenal's Premier League title hopes regardless of how the huge clash with Manchester City pans out. We are going to try to win, that's for sure, but after there is another 5 games, you see the fixtures and all the results that are happening, there is still a long way to go. Haaland and De Bruyne hailed by Shearer as Manchester City trash Arsenal. Alan Shearer described Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne as unplayable as they bullied Arsenal to give Manchester City command for the title race. City smashed the Gunners 4-1 to move 2 points behind the leaders with 2 games in hand entering the run-in. De Bruyne and Haaland worked superbly in tandem, with the Belgians scoring twice from the Norwegians' assist. Haaland then scored his 49th goal of an incredible season to wrap up the win. It seems oil has spilled on the title, and Arsenal have eventually lost the grasp to the PL title this season. And since Arsenal has finally, and no other things to say to it, Arsenal has finally bottled the league this season, and it has gone back to the owners, Manchester City, this season. So sorry to all Arsenal fans out there. You can still do it. Have hope in your team, and by God's grace and prayers to the team, Arsenal might be able to take up the league again this season. But if you look at how things are going now, I don't think Arsenal are eligible to be able to take up the title this season. So sorry to all Arsenal fans out there.
Now to Liverpool. Liverpool prepare 85 million euros bid for Inter Milan midfielder Barella. Jurgen Klopp wants a team that can attack and defend much better than they have managed so far this season. For Sports Media set, Liverpool value Barella highly and may offer up to 85 million euros for his signature. The 26-year-old has been hugely successful at Inter in the recent seasons. Now to Reece Nelson. AC Milan offered Arsenal star on free transfer with no new Emirates contract agreed yet. AC Milan are interested in acquiring him if he becomes a free agent. The Italian giants are prioritizing the signing of a striker in the summer window as they look to replace Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Divock Origi. Now to Chelsea. Mario Pochettino is willing to offer Romelu Lukaku a Chelsea lifeline if he is appointed boss, with the Belgian striker future to be discussed at the end of the season after underwhelming Inter Milan loan spell. The Blues have been trying to work out what to do with the Belgian since he was re-signed for 97 million euros in 2021. Inter Milan have decided they will not pursue a permanent deal for Lukaku once his loan expires at the end of the season, meaning Chelsea need to find a solution to the striker future.
Xavi's comments are those of bad loser. La Liga president's complaints about Barcelona manager. Rayo Vallecano president Martin Presa has taken a shot at Xavi Hernandez following his comments on the state of Getafe's speech 2 weeks ago. Barcelona's coach was adamant that something should be done about Getafe's speech during a 0-0 draw between the two, and he has been roundly criticized in Spain. However, it was something he doubled down on, declaring that in a few years' time it would be bizarre that teams were allowed to leave their grass alone. Barcelona and La Liga study roadmap for possible Lionel Messi return. Representatives from the club and La Liga met in a restaurant in Madrid this week to discuss the viability of a possible return of the Argentine to Barca. Spanish television show El Chiringuito de Joguns have reported that a meeting took place between FC Barcelona and La Liga representatives in a central Madrid restaurant with a possible return of Lionel Messi to the Catalan club, the aim of the get-together.
Now to Atletico Madrid. Hagla Soyuncu has signed with Atletico Madrid. Here we go confirmed. Deal was agreed in January, and now it's sealed that the Turkish centre-back will join Athletic in the summer as free agent. Soyuncu's contract will be valid until June 2027. Now to Barcelona women. Barcelona star Alexia Putellas set for long-awaited return from an ACL injury in the Women's Champions League clash with Chelsea. Barcelona star Alexia Putellas could make a highly anticipated return from injury in Thursday's Champions League clash with Chelsea at Camp Nou. The two-time Ballon d'Or winner hasn't played since last January, having suffered an ACL injury on the eve of the 2022 Women's Euros. She has been back in the training with the Barca team for the last few weeks, though, and could finally return to the pitch in the UWCL semi-final second leg this week, having been concluded in the Catalan squad for the game.
Okay, let's take a short break from here. When we get back from the break, we discuss on the results of the matches that went on yesterday and also the matches coming up today. Thank you.
The end. Make sense of that. Where on earth are we now? A night of dismay, a night of hope lost and restored, a night of salvation, a night of despair and elation. The end. Make sense of that. Where on earth are we now? A night of dismay, a night of hope lost and restored, a night of salvation, a night of despair and elation.
back to SPORTSVILLE on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. As it has been long, we have introduced our female football analyst into our program due to some reason, but now she is back and fine. Please introduce yourself and take on the results of the matches that went on yesterday and also coming up today.
A beautiful morning to you all from this side. I am Yakina Anuluako. Yesterday in the EPL, West Ham was defeated by Liverpool 1-2. Chelsea and Brentford played 0-2. Man City defeated Arsenal 4-1. Nottingham Forest defeated Brighton 3-1. In the La Liga, Vallecano defeated Barcelona 2-1. In the Coppa Italia, Inter Milan defeated Juventus 1-0. Today in the EPL, Everton will play against Newcastle by 7:45 p.m. Southampton and Bournemouth by 7:45 p.m. Nottingham and Manchester United by 8:15 p.m. In the La Liga today, Valencia is playing against Real Valladolid by 6:30 p.m.
Okay, those are the fixtures that went on yesterday, and in addition, Atletico defeated Mallorca 3-1 in the La Liga, with Depou scoring, Morata scoring, and Carrasco scoring. So that's all for the fixtures. Our female analyst has taken on the fixtures that went on yesterday and also today, as we also have our male analyst who anchors the Yoruba program, Egba Samuel, is in our midst today. Please introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Showali Moshood, SM The Sports.
Okay, let's discuss about some matches that went on yesterday. As time is fast spent, so just quickly chip on it and also we round up from here. Okay, let's talk about Manchester City against Arsenal. Manchester City trashed the Gunners 4-1, and this has made Arsenal not eligible to be able to lift up the cup this season. But anything can still happen. Arsenal fans out there should still have hope, but it is not over until it is finally over. So let's just discuss on the match that went on yesterday.
Why is Sports all protocol duly observed? Before I proceed, there's this song that's going all about as they paint them, if they sweet us. Let's take the goals together now.
Take it alone because you're the only one that knows the song.
Don't worry, we can
As
still
they paint them, if they sweet us, and if they sweet us, if they paint them, in the pay Arsenal. Where Man City won yesterday. Yesterday, Manchester City defeated Arsenal 4-1. It's like let's say a young guy will enter into a lion den, and you expect that small boy to come out alive. It's not possible. Yesterday, I can classify the defeat on Arsenal coach. Yesterday, let's call him a baby coach, as one of our father always said, baby coach. Yesterday, I expected Arsenal to go along with a different formation aside from yesterday. Let's look at when Mikel Arteta brought on Trossard. The pattern of game will change. Look at Gabriel Jesus. What impact does he make on the field yesterday? I think this is the right time for Mikel Arteta to think, flashback to when Arsenal have been winning before Gabriel Jesus come back from injury. Trossard has been very instrumental, very crucial to Arsenal winning. And since as they sweet us, if they paid them, as they paid them, if they sweet us, has been very unfortunate yesterday, because most of Arsenal fans yesterday, they've put all their hope on Arsenal, that Arsenal at least will have a draw yesterday. This was very painful that they couldn't even bring us 1 point yesterday. If you look at the game very well, you will see that had Man City team played with all their lives. I can even mimic what Haaland did yesterday. Me too, I'm even angry. I don't vex. Why is not going to lose like that yesterday? I don't vex. And it's very, very unfortunate to be sincere. And I think Arsenal has already bottled the league.
Finally.
They have already bottled the league. Nothing you can't tell me anything, ZIYAD.
No, you have to do it.
You can't tell me anything.
You have to have hope.
Arsenal has bottled it.
No.
From how many points? Now 2 points. Man City will still play against West Ham, Brentford.
They might not win the match.
Tell me Man City will not have 4 points. 4 points. Arsenal is going to play against Chelsea weekend. What do you expect? Arsenal has already bottled the league. It shows that they are not capable to win the league. And this is the last opportunity I think Arsenal has. This is it, because look at the like of Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool. They are not playing very fine this season. This is the last hope that Arsenal has in order for them to win the league. Although, no, we know them for going to Champions League. They've already secured the Champions League spot. But let us win the league. Let us make our fans happy. Is that not changed?
There was even a talk that says Arteta he has been notified from the Carling Cup, FA Cup, Europa League. He has more time to focus on only
Man City played.
They are still in the
weekend. Man City played on weekend against Sheffield United. They won 3-0. They still bring on the spirit to come and play against Arsenal. Where Arsenal, they have played 3 matches on a row whereby they have a draw. Now they should have brought on the spirit in order for them to. You cannot see any title challenge game yesterday that okay, this is a Arsenal team that is going for the title. Let's say for example, let's take Chelsea for example. We know Chelsea are in dismay. They are not even doing fine, and I know Frank Lampard is taking them to where they don't know. If Chelsea is in Arsenal position, they are fighting the league with Man City. The match will not be like that yesterday. Let's look at Liverpool as well. So, the mentality of Man City team yesterday relies on Arsenal cannot beat us here. It's very, very shameful. Very, very shameful. Seriously, very shameful. Very shameful.
Okay, let's take on the comments from Facebook. There has been some funny comments made on Facebook. Saying that Abidat Al-Eid, that's our mother in the house, says Arsenal fans, don't worry, Chelsea will compensate you guys. Rick Scott from Ilaya also said, why is the sport? Hope you guys have had your breakfast. Don't worry about our breakfast, we'll have it when the time comes. Our mother at home also says Jesus was nowhere to be found.
Jesus did not resurrected yesterday.
Okay, maybe because the duo was not completed, assuming Muhammad also was on the pitch. Maybe we could have had an aunt.
We don't have Muhammad yesterday. We only have Jesus.
Okay. She also made a funny comment saying, as it is sweet us, it is pain them. Okay. Brian Onigbidola Yami said, what went wrong between for Arsenal? Please talk about yesterday's match. We already talked about that. And others were just well done. Thanks for the updates. Well done. Thanks to you all for commenting on our page. It seems Arsenal and finally
have not bottled the league.
They have bottled the league. They have bottled the league.
They have not finally
bottled the league.
No.
If Arsenal win this league, I promise you to buy something. I promise to give away on Sport Bike program.
Yes.
If Arsenal do not bottle it, but if Arsenal bottle it, you will make a giveaway. No. Let's make a bet.
It seems
very painful yesterday. Very painful.
It seems the boss has finally showed that he is always going to be
the boss.
The
apprentice.
The apprentice should still calm down. When the boss is no more in reign, now maybe the apprentice can now have a way in a hand up. But now Arsenal has eventually fell into the pits. But Arsenal fans out there still have this kind of hope that Manchester City anything can happen. Football is dynamic.
Hope.
And anything can still
Manchester City might not win all the remaining matches.
Okay, since time is fast spent, we've come to the end of SPORTSVILLE on Al-IyamoyeTv and radio. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, and share all our programs on all social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and always click on the notification bell for more interesting programs like this. I still remain YAZID Tawhid.
And I am ZIYAD.
I'm sure what they must shoot SMD Sport as the sweet us, it depend them. As it depend them in the sweet us. Arsenal lose yesterday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.